everything is impossible until it's not. Check this out.
The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, are known as the first engineers to successfully design, build, and operate an aircraft. A letter from Orville to Wilbur, the evening before they fly for the first time. Dear brother, last week I overheard a joke. Somebody said, "What do you call two men who think they can fly?" A funeral. The whole town has become an ocean of pointed fingers. People that I once considered friends are now just a tidal wave of unsolicited advice. They are trying to rinse the color out of our dreams. Yesterday, a lady from church pulled me aside and said, if God wanted us in the sky, he would have given us wings. And I replied, isn't that what imagination is? The ability to go somewhere that others can only think of. Brother, some people who have never tried to run a mile will tell you that a marathon is too far. Some people will try to talk you out of jumping into the water simply because they have always been too scared to learn how to swim. Fear is when the brain digs the faith out of the body and then calls that survival. Fear is when we turn up the volume on everything that might go wrong and then give it permission to speak louder than our courage. But for those who do not worship at the altar of panic, for those who will not sacrifice their ambitions to a demigod or worst case scenarios, for those who will not give up, failure is just a short story they tell before they talk about success. And I know that it's been difficult, the miscalculations, the hours that we put in, the days that we spend away from our families, but when I walk outside, I can feel the ground getting nervous, like it knows that it can't keep us here much longer because we are destined for a higher calling. And I heard what they said. They said that it's impossible, but I say everything is until it's not. They called us stupid, but I say stupid and brave are just two sides of the same coin. The only difference is whether or not you guess correctly before the penny hits the floor. Tomorrow, we will call gravity a liar. We will kiss God on the face. Tomorrow, I will look you in the eyes and I will say, I told you the wind would feel different up here, but they think does not matter. When we are in the clouds, we won't even be able to see them. Brother, I have a joke for you. What do you call the first two men in the world who figure out how to fly? Legends.
Shout out to Dayton, Ohio's Wright brothers. Wow. They showed us how to let go of insecurities, right? Everyone judging them for what they can't do. Because people tried to hand them a bunch of doubts and they decided not to pick them up. They decided to let them go in advance.
They said, I don't care what you think, because what I feel is true. I'm going to spend every last part of my life proving it's true.